Hello my lovely crafters, this is Crafty Sue 519. Welcome to my channel and to Tea Tuesday. So I have a fun little story for you today. But first, I got some happy mail and it was from my friend Carla again. Look, she put a pretty butterfly on the envelope for me. And this was filled with tea, so I thought it was appropriate to show it today. But that little stinker glued these tea bags with double-sided tape all over that big envelope. They were so hard to get out. So what did we get? We got Passion, Tazo Passion, Taylor's Organic Chamomile, Taylor's Breakfast English Tea. This is an Irish breakfast tea. Vanilla Peppermint. Blackberry and Raspberry. I know I like that. Afternoon Darjeeling Tea. They're still sticky. Earl Grey. And 2 Ginger Peach Black Tea. I know I like peach tea. But today, I am having one that I opened on Saturday that she had sent me, and this is Bigelow's Botanicals Cold Water Infusion. This is cold water. Forget that. Didn't read it ahead of time. Let me pick another one. Don't want to mess it up. Okay, you know what? I need this. This is Sweet Tangerine Positive Energy. I need some positive energy today. I had my booster shot yesterday, and even though I feel fine, my arm is killing me. Killing me. And I feel exhausted. Exhausted. I don't usually feel this way, so I don't know, little side effect of that booster shot. Get my tea steeping here. There we go. So thank you, Carla, for all those teas. I really, really appreciate it. And I got lots of little tea bags here to do my Tea Tuesdays with. So if anyone would like to exchange teas, let me know in the description below. And I'll be happy to swap teas with you. Alrighty, here's my story. When I moved to California in 1997, I got a job in Berkeley with Berkeley Cardiovascular Medical Group. Was that their name? I can't remember now, but I think that was it. And I was in billing, and we were in a separate building from the doctors and patients and all that stuff, which was nice because we didn't have to deal with the doctors. And our building was right on Telegraph Avenue in Berkeley. Now, if anyone is old like me, you might remember stories of Berkeley back then. Crazy, crazy hippie place. And honestly, I was thrilled that I had gotten that job and I would be working on Telegraph Ave. It had such a reputation. It still had bong stores and music stores and People's Park, LSD experiment. And just down the street was University of California, Berkeley. So it was an exciting place, and Berkeley has a billion restaurants. I mean, anything you can think of, they have it. It was incredible, the places that you could eat there. Anyway, I digress. I used to listen to a radio station called KFOG. I don't think they're in existence any longer, which makes me very sad because I listen to them every day at work. And they showcased a lot of local new talent and stuff. It was a lot of fun. And they would do contests. And one of the contests was to see the new film. It was a Jim Carrey film. Oh gosh, I'm gonna draw a blank on it. It was the one about Andy Kaufman. I forget the name of it at the moment. And I really want to see it. I loved Andy Kaufman when he was in Taxi. And I thought it would be a lot of fun just to win a little trip down to LA to go to a premiere of a movie. So I think you had to be the 10th caller or something like that. And I was the 10th caller. I couldn't believe it. So I won a trip to LA for two, walked the red carpet into Grauman's Chinese Theater. That's where the premiere was going to be. And hotel room for the night, a car for the time we were there, and the after party where all the celebrities went to after the showing of the movie. It was incredible. Well, I talked to Grumpy and I said, would you mind if I asked Terry if she wanted to come? Terry is Grumpy's daughter, his only child. And she happened to be in school in Boston at Emerson, which is a film school, film and writing. So I said, no, I think it would be perfect. Her 21st birthday was coming up, and I just thought, what a birthday gift this would be for her to take her to a movie premiere. So I called her, and she was thrilled. She flew home from Boston, and we jumped on the plane and flew down to LA. Now, mind you, I don't know my way around LA at all. It's a big city, and I'm not even sure if we had cell phones yet back then. And got the car rental, drove around LA for a little bit, found our hotel, which was right on Sunset Boulevard, which was awesome. And checked in, went out for the day, drove out to Malibu to see what Malibu was like, drove down Rodeo Drive, all those touristy kind of things. We walked around where the theater was to see all of the stars in the sidewalks with all the names and everything. Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was a typical touristy kind of thing. Then we got back to the hotel and we got dressed up, and a car came to get us and brought us to the premiere. Oh my gosh, that was so exciting. We actually walked the red carpet. And across the street from the theater, they had bleachers, and people were sitting in the bleachers to see the celebrities. So, of course, they would cheer on the celebrities. What we didn't expect is that when we got on the red carpet and walked, they were cheering us too. So we're standing there like two idiots, like we're celebrities, waving to the crowd. They had no clue who we were, but because we waved, they were getting more excited. It was a lot of fun. It was a real lot of fun. So we went in, and they gave us a bag of popcorn, and we went into the theater, and there was Jim Carrey, and he was with Renee Zellweger at the time. And he was with another actor who I can't remember his name. He was in the Truman Show with Jim Carrey. And his wife or girlfriend, and Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman were there, and all kinds of celebrities. So we watched the movie, which was fantastic, and I will find out the name of the movie and put it in the in a comment below, because I totally drew a blank on it. And it was just a lot of fun. Jim Carrey was crazy as usual and yelling out, and it was just funny. We were just laughing our heads off. We had such a good time. And when the movie was over, the director of the film went on stage and talked about it a little bit, and talked about Jim and the cast. Courtney Love was in that movie. Courtney Love, she was the wife of Kurt Cobain. She also was a singer and has a band that, of course, I can't remember the name of right now because I never really listened to her. Let me taste this tea. It's quite good. Now to see if it gives me some energy, because I need it. So the movie was over and people were leaving, and Jim Carey was standing by his seat with Renee and his friend and the other lady, and they were talking, and people were going down and shaking his hand and congratulating him on the film and blah, 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 blah. And I was walking and I bumped into somebody, and when I turned to look to see who I bumped into, it was Danny DeVito. That man is short. Short. I didn't even see him. And he was very nice, very, very nice. And I had my camera with me, and I didn't take pictures then. I just didn't think of it, I don't think, at the moment. And when the crowd kind of cleared and Jim, Carey, and Renee and them were standing by themselves for a little while, I said to Terry, come on, let's go down. And she goes, no, 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 I don't want to do that. And I says, yes, let's go. We have a chance to meet him. So we did. I did. And then I went over to him and I shook his hand and congratulated him on the film, how great it was. And we talked. I told him what a big fan my boys were of his. They absolutely loved his movies, which was absolutely true. They love all that crazy stuff he did. But this was not a crazy movie. This was much more serious. And Terry finally walked down and she got to meet him and Renee. And I so wanted to take a picture with him. I so wanted to do that, to be able to send to my boys. But I didn't want to be that kind of fan. I didn't want to invade their privacy, other than congratulating him on the film. So we left, and I didn't take a picture. So we get outside and get in the vehicle, and they take us to the Palladium, which is this big building where they have big parties, Hollywood parties and stuff. And that was the after party, and it was filled with celebrities. Oh my gosh. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman and Jeff Conaway. Do you remember him from Taxi? He was so good looking in Taxi. Boy, he looked like heck that night. This is when he got into drugs and everything, and before he passed away, of course. And Frances Fisher was there, and Courtney Love, and her whole entourage. And Jim Carrey never showed up. I was so upset. I was so upset. He never came to his own after party. But we had a great time. They fed us, and the music was fantastic. And oh gosh, I don't know what time we got out of there. It was quite late. But what an experience to see a premiere like that, and to see so many celebrities in one place. And bumped into Danny DeVito several times that night. And people were taking pictures with him, and he was very cooperative with that, but I just didn't want to be that type of person. And now I'm sorry. Of course, all these years later, I'm sorry I didn't take pictures with these celebrities. So, finally got back to our hotel and got to sleep at heaven knows what time it was. It was late. It was really, really late. And the phone rang very early in the morning, and it was the radio station. I was on the air, and they asked me all kinds of questions about the premiere and what it was like, and did I meet anybody, and we had a blast. We had an absolute blast, and I have to say, Terry had a fantastic 21st birthday. It's a lot of fun. So, that was one of my most fun experiences when I lived in California, and wish I had pictures to prove it. You just have to take my word for it, but it was a lot of fun. All right, ladies, that's it. And I will see you on my Saturday mishmash. Until then, have a wonderful, wonderful week, and know I love yous. Bye.